Alright y'all, it's your boy Dungeon coming at you with another video. In this one we're going to be talking about Elden Ring. I want to start up a discussion with everyone, and I would like to know what type of things that you are feeling that you might do when Elden Ring comes out. What kind of decisions you feel like you might make. Obviously we don't know how the game is going to be played and stuff, and I don't really want to get into a whole lot of spoilers here. This is going to be for those people who whether you know some things or you don't know some things. I want to invite everyone here so that we could talk about it. So when you do comment something, which I do want you to do, comment down below, tell me what you think, but try if you can to refrain from spoiling anything for anyone, and we'll just kind of keep the general knowledge available that everyone pretty well knows without giving away too much, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing that I want to bring up in this video is a reply to a video that I watched just recently by, I want to pronounce this YouTuber's name correctly. It's Ratatoskr, I think that's the name of it. And he put out a video about the the class that starts, the waste of skin, or I think it's called a wretch or something like that. Just the same Bloodborne, Dark Souls class that you basically start with like nothing. You know what I mean? And you start at level 1 type of stuff. You know what I mean? And he was talking about this one. And by the way, I'm not really giving anything away there. I think everyone pretty well, unless you haven't played any Souls game, in which case I don't even know why you're watching this. But basically, this guy is talking about making a case for which starting class might be good. Now, normally when I play Dark Souls games, I like to play, my first run through, I like to play a kind of like a paladin-ish type of build, so I'll play with either sword and board, or hammer and shield, or something like that, but then also being able to use cleric type spells and stuff like that, and I love it. I love playing like that. I love being able to kind of explore things and have that extra healing so that you can take your time and go through the game, as you see fit. And I do still kind of plan on doing that. However, after watching this video, it kind of made me think that, perhaps for those of you who really want to explore, especially because it's an open world, that might be the better class to pick, because he's saying that when you find something, you'll be more willing to try it out because you don't have all this super cool gear and whatever that normally you start with starting classes. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely one thing. It's definitely getting me thinking, because before I was thinking I'd start with a class that is more aligned to cleric type spells, and I don't know. I think I might actually try this out. I think I might actually do this. But what about you guys? What are you thinking about as a starter class? Are you thinking about going with something that's already got an established, armor, shield, and weapon loadout, or are you, like a knight type class or a mage type class or whatever? And I don't know. The more I think about it, and the more information that I get about opinions from people who have played, and the more I feel like people who are real Souls veterans are probably not going to have a whole lot of trouble with this game, and people who haven't played at all might struggle. And from what I understand, even the creator had made mention about that, like, most people who play this will feel like they can finish it, which to me, that kind of like is code for this is going to be an easy game. Not that it's not going to be fun, but that it's not necessarily going to be as difficult as typical Souls games. So when people, I watch these, you know, class videos, and they're talking about how the Wretch is going to be this super hard class to play as. I just don't buy it, man. I honestly, the more I think about it, the more I feel like this is going to be the class that you pretty much are going to want to play as to start off. To, you know, get a pretty cool experience, you know, of like, if you want to really explore and find new things, and, you know, I don't know, I think it could be cool. Not to say that it wouldn't be fun, obviously, to play like your, you know, standard knight or mage or cleric class. You know, obviously those are going to be fun, and you'll find new things, and you'll be like, oh, I want to use, you know, this instead of whatever I had. And then the second thing, and that's pretty much all I got as far as the classes go. But there's two other things that I kind of want to talk about, and that is, what weapon? What weapon are you thinking about using, y'all? Like I said before, I kind of do like using the hammers, especially like strike weapons. Man, I love my strike weapons. I know a lot of people like, you know, straight swords and stuff like that. And in fact, you can see in the video that I have right here, I specifically picked this one because, man, I love playing with whips. I love playing with whips. I think there might have been a trailer. It could have been a different game, but I think there might have been a trailer that showed that there was a whip someone had. I hope the whip is cool, because in the last game, in this game, whip kind of sucks. But Dark Souls 2 whip was pretty cool, and Bloodborne whip was pretty cool. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. But I do like hammers. Maces, oh, maces for days. I love maces. And big strength weapons. You know, what are you thinking about playing? Tell me in the comments. What kind of weapons are you thinking about trying to get your hands on? Obviously, we don't know what weapons are in the game yet. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, you know, what type of spells are you looking at casting? You know, what are your choices? What do you feel like you're gonna do when you actually unbox this magnificent, well, I hope it's a magnificent game. Nobody knows really what it's gonna be like. You know, I certainly hope it's magnificent. I'm hoping for the best, man, because I mean, games of late, I don't know, man. Games of late really haven't been that good, so I'm giving a lot of trust with Elden Ring to put together a good game for I can play. But then the last thing I want to talk about is, what is your playstyle going to be? And this is different from starting class. This is different from weapon. I mean, this is an open world. You know, this is coming from someone who played as in Fallout 4 and The Witcher, playing through every single quest. Like I remember I was talking to people about Fallout 4, and I was like, you know, how do you get to, you know, the main oh goodness, what's the name of that main city by the ballpark? And I have a loss for it. I can't remember, but I couldn't find it because I was too busy exploring. So are you gonna explore? Are you not gonna explore? You know, what type of things do you feel like you're gonna do when you actually get this game going? Are you gonna try to find every nook and cranny? Are you just gonna go straight for the bosses to end the game as soon as you can? Me personally, I tell you what, man, I am going to go through each nook and cranny. I'm going to try to find all the secrets. And I tell you what, those of you who watch my channel, you know that I am looking for that esoteric secret knowledge to bring to you guys, because that's what I'm about. I'm an old school gamer, you guys, and I used to play back in Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm not talking about the SNES, the Super Nintendo. I played that. I'm talking about the Nintendo. I played the Atari. That's when I started, y'all. So those games, there was always secrets. It was always secrets. It always, you know, you'd have to spend hours, and there wasn't a YouTube. There wasn't an internet for you to get on. You had to do your due diligence on your own. So I am looking forward to that aspect. I love these type of open world games where you can just kind of just get lost inside the world, and that's what I'm hoping for. And I'm really hoping to do that. And when I find something cool, y'all, I'll be putting it on there for y'all, so that you can check it out too. All right. So put your comments down below. Try if you can not to spoil a whole lot for people so that they can, engage in this too. And I hope you're as excited for the potential that Elden Ring has as I am. And I certainly hope that it's going to be an awesome game. So I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Dungeon talking about that Elden Ring. I'll see y'all later.